everybody. We are just getting started, getting everything going. So I am just saying hello as everything is going. I'm watching the streams begin. Hello, hello, hello. So yes, the streams are going. Yay. So let me go in and go do all of my little... Oh. Oops. Come on, mute site. There we go. I was going to give myself a feedback loop with the mute site thing. Not fun. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So how's life? Hope everybody's doing well. We'll see a few people showing up here in a minute. I'm getting the pinned comment going on all the different sites. So I will catch up with your comments. Just kind of getting things started. Doing the housekeeping. You know how it goes. So how's everything been? Anybody doing anything special for the new moon? Not new moon, full moon? Besides this? I mean, if this is all you're doing, that's good too. You're allowed for that. Pin that comment here. There we go. You here. I gotta go through and pin all the comments and all the different streams. Wherever you happen to be watching this, the places that I am streaming it are 3 spaces on Facebook, which is Old Wolf Music, the Spiritual Spectrum, and of course my Witch Coach Lady Shia page. Meanwhile, everybody else can watch it as well on Facebook or on YouTube and on Twitch. So yeah, those are the places we got streaming going. I'm getting this thing shared out as we go. And while I'm doing that, I'm doing pretty good, Robin. Hello, Meh. Good to see you again. Meanwhile, if you guys haven't thought about joining this, here's a little thing for you to think about.
What if there was a place for witches, healers, and seekers to actually grow together, off social media, away from the noise, the algorithms, and the chaos? A place built for depth, not distraction, where community feels sacred again, where real learning, ritual, and connection happen on your browser or right through the school app. That's what I've built. I'm the Witch Coach, and I've spent nearly 4 decades practicing and teaching witchcraft, spiritual counseling, and energy work. Now, I'm bringing all of that experience here to build something real. The Mystic Path isn't another online group. It's a living temple for modern magic, wisdom, and transformation. Here, every soul belongs. Every path, every tradition, every level of experience is welcome. This isn't about followers. It's about teachers and seekers walking side by side in real spiritual growth. We now walk through 3 living tiers of fire, each one opening a deeper doorway into the work. The open flame is the Mystic Path's general membership and will always be completely free. You'll find the crystal, herbal, and tarot compendiums, all foundational courses, and open community events like Dancing with Witches Live. This is the hearth where we gather, where all voices are welcome, and new teachers are invited to rise beside me and share their light. It's the starting point for anyone ready to study, grow, and belong. The Kindled Path is the premium level, and it's only $11 a month. Less than the cost of a meal, yet it fuels everything we create here. You'll receive everything in the open flame, plus a free weekly supporter reading, or the current signature spell cast for you during my live psychic show, Dancing with Witches, Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll also unlock supporter-only courses, join exclusive school lives with free tarot and discussion, and receive 11% off private readings, counseling, and mentoring. This tier helps sustain the temple. It's for those ready to tend the flame and support the vision that keeps this space free and thriving for everyone. The Inner Fire is our VIP level, and it's where true transformation deepens and becomes a lived reality. At $33 a month, you'll receive everything from the other tiers, including that weekly reading or spellcast live on Dancing with Witches. plus access to advanced courses in shadow work, Reiki, trauma healing, ritual creation, spells, and my forever growing shared book of shadows and emotional alchemy. You'll also join personal group mentoring with me, gain access to VIP-only lives with free tarot, channeling, and ritual, and receive 33% off all private sessions. This is where study becomes practice and where the magic you've been learning starts to live through you. Every level, free, premium, or VIP, matters. Each one keeps this temple alive and accessible to everyone who finds it. When you join, you're not just gaining content. You're helping me continue a life's work almost 40 years in the making. Your support allows me to bring more teachers into this space, create new courses, and continue building a community where real learning and healing can thrive off social media in sacred rhythm with heart and purpose. And individual presenters will offer pay once, own it classes so you can explore specialized teachings from practitioners around the world. If you've ever wanted to teach, reach out to me and visit the Presenters Showcase course in the classroom. You'll learn how to become a teacher, meet our current presenters, and explore what's already available. Members can upgrade or downgrade anytime with no pressure, no loss of access, no leaving the community if life shifts. It's an easy click, and annual memberships are available at a discount for those ready to walk the long road with us. So whether you're taking your first step or deepening decades of practice, there's a place for you here. Links to join are in the description. Step out of the scroll. Step into your journey. Come walk the mystic path with us and find your fire again.
So, for those that don't know why I am telling Hail the Empress Jerica, Jerica is a wonderful queen, drag queen by the name of Jerica. And Jerica has been working with her local area to become the Empress. They have a court, and she has been working to become the Empress. And she actually campaigned, went out, did all the things, and is like elected an Empress. It's not like, oh, you know, hey, you're an Empress by birth. No, it means that she has embodied the things that the community values. She has been and continued to be involved in the community in Texas, in her area. And she is at this point now a crowned representative of her community in this area. So, as they do in China, we bow to the Empress and say, Qian Sui, Qian Sui, Qian Qian Sui, which is long live, long live, long, long live. So may you, yes, the community voted you in. So you are a highly valued, highly active member of the community. So this is one hell of an accomplishment. And so tonight we celebrate our Empress Jerica. Hail the Empress. And she kept asking again and again, am I going to get it? Am I going to get it? I kept like, yeah, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And then the last time she asked, are you going to get it? The very card, the Empress, made its appearance. And we kept it out until she submitted her application as a kind of a living spell / claiming what the universe has promised. And it has now become officially official. So, yay, Jerica. This is a huge accomplishment. So please join me in telling Jerica congratulations. Jenny, how are you, dear? Long time no talk to. Where you been? What's up? All right. I was burning a special spell beforehand, before the live to prepare for the energies. This is a very special one of my besties gave me this incense burner holder for that sun solar. Considering that tonight is a Lionsgate opening, the solar and Leo energy is tangible. Okay, so yes, let me go through and see. I saw several people who have liked and shared. And yes, if you would like to get on the free list, that is a like and share thing. So tell me you've liked and shared. So I'm going down. I would scroll back on the comments. And let's see. Robin Blackburn, you're on the list. Christine, I haven't seen you in too damn long. Jerica, awesome, but you're not. If I say you're on the list, you're on the list because I see the word shared. J-Dog on the list. Christine, I saw you sent in a small donation, and thank you very much. You are on the priority list. Oh, if any of you guys would like to get a reading tonight, yes, we do have a very special one night only Lionsgate spell. I'll go over that in a minute. And a Lionsgate reading for full moon / Lionsgate. Today is a dual celebration and also a preparation for our next high holiday, which is the most ignored holiday out there, Lugnasa. And I am doing well, I have for a long time no see. Wow, I'm seeing some excellent returning faces that I haven't seen in a hot minute. So, Jenny, you mentioned something about a different state, DMV. Aren't you a resident of this state? Edwifer, putting you down. So, on my free list, I have Robin, J-Dog, Met, and Ivofer. On my priority list, I have Christine. If you guys would like to get a priority reading, yeah, over there. And I didn't turn on my chat. That's what's weird. Okay, here we go. Here's the chat. There we go. And here's the like, subscribe, and share thing. I didn't have them turned on, but now they are. Now y'all can see each other's comments right there. So there you go. But yes, the list over here are kind of some of the things that you can get and prices. The list over here is seeing everybody else's comments, whether you're on the same stream with them or not. Okay, so there you go. J-Dog, you donated? Where? My notifications have been going weird since changing. So yeah, if you guys donate, then you guys need to let me know because it's not always telling me the notification. I don't see it. Was Venmo maybe? Venmo's been like weird on the notifications. I see something on Venmo. Yes, here we are. Why is Venmo not fucking notifying stupid piece of crap? Oh, there it is. And definitely going, yes, Venmo. Found it. Tapping into that numerology, I see. Well, I mean, Massachusetts is full of massholes. What do you expect? Sorry, I went there. I did it. Yep. A non-Massachusetts native making fun of massholes. Because you know what? Why the hell not? All right. Woohoo. Where is my little thing that tells me? Okay, yeah, here's some of the reading choices, you guys. If you guys are wanting to get a reading, here's some of the reading choices. And then we will get into talking about our full moon and our Lionsgate spell. Oh, well, actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about the Lionsgate spell first. So, honey, I forgot to shut the door. Would you shut it for me? I appreciate you. I got the bestest man in the whole wide fucking world. So, okay. Anyway, tonight's Lionsgate spell is a one night only. And what we are doing is I have this wonderful, beautiful crystal lotus with a candle in it, okay? I have this amazing, as you can see, it's been reflecting the light of my candle over here, crystal quartz, which is representative of the Sirius star. So we'll be lighting the candle, which will illuminate the Sirius star representation here. And then we are going to light some incense with ancestor money. This is fake ass money. Fake ass money. Okay. Fake ass money is going to get lit with some mystical pathways incense as created for me and others by Gloria Thayer, which is a local witch. Amazing. She also has a great tarot book, and a bone reading book. So yeah, if you guys ever want some cool info, check out her stuff. I can tell you how to find her. Just message me. But basically, yeah, he's in the other room, so he can't see you saying hi, Wolf, but I'll tell him. Jerica says hi. But anyway, tonight's spell, when we're doing this, we're kind of we're letting the burden cease. We're bringing peace. We're letting lack end and abundance flow, courage and wisdom, which comes with the Sirius star, and just really working on aligning yourself with that Sirius energy. Okay. So I will be doing a custom kind of spell for each person. I haven't written out a specific thing for it, basically, other than just a couple of things that I'm definitely calling, and so there will be a free flow part in the middle of the spell. So it starts out with kind of the way we go, and then we do some free flow that I do with spirit, co-creating with spirit for you specifically. And then the calling of the creation. So yes. So yeah, okay, you coming in to see me this weekend, Jen? That'd be awesome. Love to hug your neck again. I haven't seen you in about almost a month now. Since you've been in. So yeah, get off your ass and get in. All right. So meanwhile, if you guys wanted to get a priority reading, here are the choices.
Are you ready to get a tarot reading, but find yourself bewildered by all the choices available on the screen? Let's make your decision easier. If love is on your mind, our love and relationship reading, priced at $20, can shine a light on your path, whether you're single, interested in someone, or already in a relationship, curious about a deeper insight into your life. The full Spirit Insight reading provides an in-depth look into a chosen topic, or offers a comprehensive general reading for just $20. Explore the realms of your soul with the Akashic Records reading, or uncover your life's true purpose with the Life Purpose reading, each available for $20. Navigate through your financial journey with clarity from our finances reading, or connect with your animal guides through the Animal Spirit reading, also $20 each. Dive deep into your psyche with the Subconscious Insight reading for $20. Discovering the messages your subconscious self is sending and their significance. Reveal your hidden spiritual gifts with that reading, or listen closely to the messages from your spirit guides with the Spirit Guide Messages reading, each priced at $20. Experience transformation and healing with a live Reiki chakra cleansing session for $20, where the collective energy benefits all viewers. Mediumship, available for only $35, allows for a connection with loved ones who have crossed over more than 30 days ago, bringing messages of love and closure. For direct messages from the divine, opt for the Channeled Divine Message service for $30, offering profound insights and guidance. Remember, a free reading requires no monetary exchange. It's witch's choice, and recipients are not allowed to ask questions. Instead, you'll receive the reading topic I've selected for the evening. To qualify, like this video, follow this channel, share this live stream, and comment shared. Curious about tonight's spell? Discover what magic we're weaving and have it cast for you, live for only $13. Questions on which reading to choose or about tonight's spell? Feel free to ask. And if you're part of the Mystical Mentorship Circle, remember, your weekly 3-card reading is waiting. Just reach out. Embark on this magical journey with me, uncovering the mysteries and insights that await.
Starting to get this shared out to groups. Sorry, I was still muted. Me, doing stupid shit. Because, out of habits on some of these things. But Annalise was asking me a question before the live. And now that she's here, I'm going to answer it. Annalise was saying, hey, I'm looking to do some spell work tonight and wondering if you just had any advice. So here I come, say less. I am more than happy to share what's on my effing brain. Okay. So here we go. What's on my brain as far as what to do for tonight? Tonight is the buck moon. What does that mean? Why is it called the buck moon? Because this is the time of the year where bucks are coming into their ascendancy and they are starting to grow their antlers. They're coming into their maturity. At the time of the wheel of the year, when we're looking at the Holly King and the Oak King, we're looking at the Oak King coming into his wisdom, into his ascendancy, truly taking the lead, truly taking reign and control. Okay. Oh, am I still muted? I didn't think I was muted. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I didn't think I was muted. It doesn't look like I'm muted. And hi, John at work. Poor you. So anyway, as these bucks and the Oak King are starting to take control, and we come into August, which is Lugnasa, and we're in Leo season, which is a fire sign, a strong energy sign. Okay, right now what we're looking at is claiming in our harvest, taking charge, taking control. Okay, any kind of magic that you do tonight should be done from a place of confidence and assuredness. Okay, buff up the confidence, fake it till you make it, whatever you do. This is the point to where you're saying, okay, confidence. Now, when we add on our Lionsgate portal opening today, let's talk about what the Lionsgate portal is itself. Okay, we have the pyramids of Giza. Okay, these pyramids were created thousands of fucking years ago. Thousands of years ago. Yet the Egyptian society was very advanced, very magical, very... Sarah Marie, absolutely. Just like, subscribe, and share. Let me know you shared, and I'll put you down on the free list here. But basically, the ancient Egyptians were very in tune mystically, cosmically, and in some ways, obviously, technologically. Okay? So, because they were able to make these amazing pyramids. All of these pyramids were done with astronomy and astrology in mind. There are openings and shafts in the period that align with certain sky portals, certain astrological bodies or astronomical bodies, such as the sun or the star Sirius, okay, that come up at different points in the year. Today is the day that the Sirius star aligns with the pyramids of Giza perfectly. Okay. This is the beginning of Lionsgate. Why is it called Lionsgate? Lionsgate is a modern terminology that is a nod to the fact that we are in the sign of Leo and we are underneath that constellation sun sign at this point. Okay. So what does Sirius represent? Knowledge, wisdom, connection to your higher self, connection to your spirit guides, connection to manifestation. Okay. And yes, you may, John, and I will do it on your behalf, and you can watch it later if you would like. Absolutely. The signature reading I'm going to be doing with it is going to be, what does this full moon bring? What does this Lionsgate bring to you? And how can you best harness the Lionsgate portal energy from now until August 12th? August 13th, it is closed. Okay. So August 12th is the final open, and on the 13th, the gate is closed. So during this time, this is a time that we are really able to get some serious downloads. I see what I did there. Pun intended? Pun wasn't intended, but now that I've done the pun, it is now intended. So you can get some serious downloads. Okay. You can get some serious motivation. Also, when we add in August 1st being Lugnasa, which is one of the midpoint holidays, the beginning of the harvest season, the height of the earth's fertility, and where we have our first breads, our first wheat harvest that is coming about, then this is a time of harvest. Lug also is the god not just for harvest, but for skill sets. Okay. So we're honoring all of this. So when we have today is an especially magical, especially big day energetically, which is why I wanted to do this special live tonight, because this is a huge day. On top of that, we have Saturn in retrograde, which is really making people rethink some shit. So this is a great time to rethink shit, reorganize your stuff with those serious downloads. I'm just going to keep doing that. I amuse myself. What can I say? If you can amuse yourself, then you'll always be amused. There you go. Yeah, I mean, today is a very, very, very heavy energy. So big time, great thing. Any of the spells we're doing are simply to align you with your energy. And if you have a specific goal, because I am doing a free flow, I have an opening to the spell, I have an ending to the spell, but in the center, I will be co-creating with spirit based specifically upon what you need. So John, that being said, if you're not going to be here for that, I would like for you to message me, specifically message me so I can go back and find it really quick in Messenger, what your specific goal is for this Lionsgate portal time, what you're looking for, what you're trying to manifest, that sort of thing. And I will incorporate that into the free flow section of the spell for you. Okay. So, and I know how to pull your energy. I'm close enough to you that I can just go pink and pull your thread and pull you into that co-creation space. So yeah, I love doing some co-creating, but it is definitely going to be a time of, do I need to rethink? Do I need to reorganize? These are my goals. Now, in order to get there, what do I need to do? What skills do I need to learn? What harvests do I need to look for? You're going to start reclaiming your harvest during this time. And you're going to start if you can align yourself with Sirius, with this Lionsgate portal, with your higher self, your guides, your divinities, and hear the information you're giving, this is the time of illumination for your brain. Okay? Illumination for your brain. All right. So, John, I see you're on there. Something for Fireman Edition because you got to be cheeky. John Porter. There we go. Got you down. Okay. For Bill. And message me, sir, what you need for your spell. Okie dokie. So, that being said, let's start off with some free cards real quick. And then I'm going to move my little spell thingies off to the side. Basically, this needs here. All right. And we will pull them out as needed. So, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great day. So, Robin Blackburn, let's see what the universe has to say to you. This is our free card deck that I like to use. This is the Art of Life Tarot, which has different classical artworks on it and classical quotes on it to help illuminate what energy that card is bringing in. So it kind of gives a little bit more of a different twist than some of the other decks, and it's a lot of fun. I like it. Yes, Annalise. Combo for you. You bet. If I know you, I will absolutely do credit. If I don't know you, I'll do credit one time. And if you fuck me over, well, you're going to have to answer to that for karma, and I'll never do it for you again. That's how that does. This spell is about aligning you with that portal, with the Lionsgate portal, about connecting with your goals, about connecting with the downloads and the information that you need, about connecting you with spirit. It's about serious alignment and serious downloads. Pun intended. Serious. This is a sign for I'm very serious talking right now. Serious. Okay. And serious. This is a sign for star. Okay. Stars, actually. So both serious and serious. Yes. Never cross a powerful witch. You're so right, J-Dog. Don't fuck with the witch. She'll make your wee-wee go woo-woo. I'm not that mean most of the time, but I am mean towards spammers. I am very mean towards scammers. Really. You got to hear me. Well, anybody who's on Monday night heard me dealing with a scammer. I've got the fan on in here, even though it's a little cooler out today because it is humid and the fan makes it feel less sticky. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, so Robin Blackburn, who I haven't seen in a hot minute, so glad to see you again. Let's see what the universe has to tell you. On this full moon, your full moon message here is that of abundance, 10 of Pentacles. I like this for you. All right, and it says on our quote here for our art of life, this is the image that's given, and the image that's given is something from France. That is so small, I can't fucking read it. But the quote on here says, not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes abundance. And that is very true. Okay, is abundance necessarily money? Is abundance a plethora of? Abundance can be both positive and bad. You can have the bad shit, ooh, that stinks. Or you can have the good shit, ooh, that stinks. Okay, so it just depends on what you're focused on. All right, when the 10 of Pentacles comes up and starts talking about abundance, Robin, you're going to have to, it's saying basically you're in a point of abundance in your life. You're going to have a lot. The question is, of what? Of what? Are you focusing and engaging in areas that you love, that bring you joy, then you're going to get more of that. It's going to be heaped on you. But if you are going to be like, hey, I'm just worried, I'm negative, I hate my life, fuck this shit, then you're going to have an abundance of coals heaping on your head. And if you've never heard that, coals heaping on your head, that's kind of like an old phrase of like, okay, you're already burning, so we're going to heap coals on you to make you burn more, harder, faster, add misery to whatever's going on. So that's what that means, that it places more of a burden and more of a burning yucky on you. So yes, you need to decide where you are focusing, okay? And then from there, you can have a lot of abundance. So focus rightly. It would be my take on that, for what it's worth. All right, Christine, did you have? Okay, Jonathan, love you. Come back when you can. Christine, what did you have a question for your tip today, my dear? And everybody who tips gets to get a blessing in our prosperity bowl right here. Okay. And because I do not have a horse, if anybody wants to give me a horse, I'll put a horse in the bottom thing, but I don't have a carved horse. So even though it's Year of the Horse, I have a dragon in there because dragons like to sit on a hoard. So yeah, this is our prosperity bowl right now, complete with our little origami heart dollar bill here. Wait, what's in here? Oh, what am I? Okay. That's where it went. I found this feather. Actually, technically, Wolf found this feather for me, gave it to me. So I put it in my prosperity bowl because it's precious, because he gave it to me. Sometimes that's all it takes to make something precious. You know what I mean? The giver is what makes the gift worthwhile. It's like getting one of those, crazy little paintings from a little kid, and you put it on your refrigerator and everybody's like, what the hell's that? And it's like, this means everything to me because of this child made this specifically for me and gave it to me. Well, that's how I feel with a lot of my gifts. Like my 50th birthday gift was, for most people, was from just about everybody that I could make do, was spoons. Okay. They made me spoons. They painted me spoons because that was a representation of their care for me. So I have a bunch of little painted, markered plastic spoons right over here. That is one of my most precious belongings because it is a representation of the people who love me and that I love and that took time to care. And even some of those people that are in there have moved through and out to different spaces. Some of them are still very much present, but again, the fact that was where that gift came from is a beautiful thing. Like, subscribe, and share, Donna, if you'd like to get on the free list. Yeah, a little carved horse is what I've been looking for. Something that'll fit in my little bowl, because this is a sound bowl, but I converted it over into my prosperity bowl full of mica. There is about this much in the bottom is full with black salt for grounding and prosperity, protection, blessing, yada, yada. So this is my prosperity bowl. So just a general for you, my darling. Okay, well, let me get you from one of the other decks. Not the freebie deck. And you can still have your freebie because you shared. But see, general for you, my darling. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Okay. So, Kristen, for you, King of Pentacles. Now, what our King of Pentacles here is talking about is In mini decks, it talks about like reorganizing. It talks about like structuring. Here, I'm seeing taking command. This King of Pentacles is taking charge, taking command, taking ownership of what is his. Okay, I love the little rainbows down at the bottom. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, but look at how he is standing. Look at how he is like, I am the king. I am the conqueror. This is my shit. This is my life. This is my world. And I'm going to fucking do it my fucking way. All right. So he is literally taking charge, taking command of his resources. And tonight with the full moon and the Sirius star aligning with the pyramids of Giza, opening up the Lionsgate portal, it is basically saying, walk in that Leo confidence. Walk in that full moon, that full buck moon confidence. And as you walk forward in that confidence, it'll start to bring stability to your life. It'll start to bring like, you're the king. Okay. It's good to be the king. All right. And you're going to be looking like Shia, female. I get that. We all have female and male energy within us. So the king or the male dominant energy in that regards is talking about stability, wisdom, goal setting, and motivation. The female dominant hierarchy within us, the queen, is about softness, is about nurturing, is about growth, is about harvest, and making sure that, oh, hey, Jarek, I got you on there. Those kinds of things. So, yeah. All right. So, hopefully that helps and blesses you. Let me get some of my mica out. But if anybody wonders, what the hell am I putting in there? A whole bunch of glitter? No, this is mica powder. And mica is protection, or not mica powder, but mica flakes. And so these are all natural. This is literally chips of stone. Okay, mica stone. Hello, how are you, Havan? Good to see you. All right, so for you, Christine, okay? Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I don't know if you guys can hear the bell or not. You'll have to let me know, because I don't know if the noise gate on there will keep you from hearing the bell. But if you couldn't hear the bell, here's a twinkle. Yes, I see that on there. Thank you, my darling. All right. So, Christine, we got you. Let's go. Cancel. Don't close the free list. Maria! Maria! I love you. I love you, Maria. You heard the bell. Good, good, good. This was given to me by my son, and I adore him for it. I adore him for a lot of things, but it is very magical. Again, the gift has the energy of the giver, and so for his intention and stuff like that, so it makes it more special to me, you know, just like my feather from wolf and my spoons from everybody. And if you want to send me a spoon, send me a spoon. I'll take a spoon. Just make a spoon up and send it to me, because I always need spoons, even though my 50th birthday is well over a year past. Let me know if you've liked, subscribed, and shared, and I will get you on the free list. Meanwhile, hey guys, if you haven't joined it, and if you're not participating, please think about this.
When we walk a spiritual path, it can feel both beautiful and lonely. We're searching, growing, and learning. But often, we're doing it alone or scattered across spaces that don't quite feel like home. That's why I created the Mystic Path. The Mystic Path is a free community hosted on School. Think of it as a sacred gathering place off of social media noise, a hub where seekers, witches, mystics, healers, and teachers can come together. You'll find courses, discussions, and spaces to connect, all in one place, all accessible at no cost. Here, you can explore your own spirituality at your pace. You can join conversations, share your insights, and learn from others walking very different but equally valid paths. There's no one right way. Every perspective adds to the richness of the whole. My vision is to weave together many teachers and many paths into one collective space. No gatekeeping, no competition, just shared wisdom. If you're a teacher or a practitioner, you are encouraged to submit your own courses to the Mystic Path. Free courses help the community grow, and with approval, I'll even support your paid offerings so you can reach more people while still honoring your livelihood. This is not just another group. It's a living temple of knowledge and connection, built by all of us. A free space to explore, learn, grow, and share. So come join us on the Mystic Path and bring your wisdom with you.
So yeah, if you guys would like to join, let me put the link up here for you guys for the Mystic Path. And I am doing something in the Mystic Path. If you haven't checked it, have you guys ever heard of Mianjing, which is Chinese face reading? I built a kind of tool to do Chinese face readings. So if you get on there and look at the Mianjing Chinese face reading thing, you can submit your photo and I will do a Chinese face reading using the tool that I developed. I am also looking to develop a palm reading tool. And it's more fun because it is, AI automation kind of thing, a little bit going in with it. So, how much can a machine get right? Well, there's an old Greek concept, the God and the machine, Deus Ex Machina, or Deus Ex Machina, which is where Vox Machina comes from, by the way, voice of the machine. So basically, it's a kind of a thing to where sometimes the machine has the divine within it and can spin things out. And everything I've spit out so far from this tool that I've made has been like stupidly, crazily accurate. J-Dog, you're up next, my buddy. What do you want? What's your question today? Meanwhile, please put out your Lionsgate questions, your full moon questions. And in a little while, if you guys stick around, we'll do a bit of a Lionsgate full moon meditation together. I'll make one up on the spot. Because I like doing that. When you do enough guided meditations and stuff like that, coming up with them on the spot and co-creating with spirit in the moment is a normal thing. I do that every month when we go to Reiki. Everybody who's there's no script. I just feel it, go with it, General for you, my friend. You got it. All right, let's see what the universe has to say to you. Jada. Starting off with the Two of Swords. Next is the Sun. Here comes the Sun. Little darling, it's all right. All right, and then ending up with, the King of Swords. Oh, this is a fun one for you. Okay, so I always love the Two of Swords. I get a little geeky with this card because every time I see the Two of Swords, I get the whole use the Force, Luke. And I go back to the original Star Wars, the very first one, episode 4. Yes, making Jupiter water is a thing. I've been seeing that going around lately. It actually is a thing. And yes, it is actually, I would say Jupiter infused moon water for tonight, because yes, if you do it tonight, you're gonna have full moon water plus the Jupiter energy with it. So yes, that is a thing. And we like Jupiter water because Jupiterian, jovial. I'll be making my moon water tonight too, or refreshing my moon water because I keep my moon water going so it collects energy. So yeah. And when you think about when we're going back into our Star Wars and episode 4, when, young teenage angsty little Luke gets on the Millennium Falcon and he's got his little helmet on and he's playing and he's trying to work with this lightsaber, his magical sky dagger. Okay. So he's playing with his little magical, never played with this belonged to my daddy. I'm learning how to use it. And this droid is shooting darts at him and he's getting hit all the time. Ow, 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 motherfucker, ow. Wish he said motherfucker, and that'd be hilarious. But Obi-Wan finally gets fed up with Luke being a shithead and looks at him as like, put your visor down, aka go blindfolded, and use the Force, Luke. Use the Force, Luke. And Luke's like, what the fuck? I don't know how to use the Force. He's like, just feel. God dang it, just feel. Okay? So he can't see. Now he's blindfolded. And he can't see where the darts are coming. So now he's no longer reacting to what he sees. Now he is just only dependent on what the Force, aka the universe, is prompting him to do. So he's like, I feel like I need to be here for the moment. Oh, something hit my lightsaber. I feel like, oh, something hit here. And the more he feels, the more he is already in position before the dart is even fired from the fucking drone. The drone doesn't even know where it's aiming on Luke yet before Luke is standing there ready for the hit. This is how these Jedi turn around and never get hit by any of these damn bullets that are flying around everywhere, besides the fact that stormtroopers can't hit anything. All right? So yes, this is they use the Force Luke moment. So yeah, you remember that scene, J-Dog. Good. So this is first and foremost what the universe is trying to tell you. Stop reacting to what you see and start following the prompting of the universe. If that means you got to go, la, 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 I can't see. All right, universe, tell me what to do. Then do that. But you need to follow your instincts, your intuition, listening to that still small voice of our force, aka universal energies. Okay? The force is real, folks. Okay, we don't have cool light. Well, actually, that's a lie. Somebody made a real lightsaber that could cut through metal and stuff, but it couldn't do it without being hooked up to something, like an acetylene tank. But it's still pretty fucking cool. Somebody made a real lightsaber. Dangerous as fuck. Dangerous as fuck. But, you know, we have the Force. We do have the Force. Just not readily available lightsabers and kyber crystals. What can I say? Next one here. First one, use the Force, Luke. Second one here, the sun. Have hope, okay? Don't give up. Have hope. Things, your planets are coming into alignment. Things are starting to line up for you. Things are starting to kind of move into that thing. The sun will come out tomorrow. That kind of shit, okay? So, yeah, work on that alignment, okay? And yeah, absolutely frogalicious. Absolutely. But have hope. Things are going to get better. I mean, look at how cool this is. I mean, it's literally the child of hope right there, okay, on the sun. That's the child of hope. All right. Now, here, our final thing is the King of Swords, which is basically telling me during this time right now, this Sirius alignment, this Lionsgate thing, you are going to be getting some massive mental downloads. The King of Swords is about being in your head. Wisdom and knowledge colliding, okay? And in this case, I see here, and it's kind of funny when you look at it, he almost looks like her version of it and his version. Look at that. You see the correlations here? Okay. So the more you start using the Force and just trusting that the universe is working on your behalf, J-Dog, the more downloads you're going to be getting. And I'm going to tell you this, and this is a message straight from Spirit for you. Write your downloads down. Do not get the aha moment and then just like, okay, I'm going to remember this forever because that just blew my mind and whatever. No, you need to sit down and write it. Write down your downloads. Write down enough about your downloads, okay, that can actually clue you and remind you into that. Because while it feels big and huge and oh my God, mind blown right now, later it's going to be like, what was that again? Fucking forgot. No. Write it down. Good. All right. So hopefully that helps and blesses you, my friend. Let's do your money spell. Money. Okay, here we go. Money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Two bells. All right. So hopefully that helped and blessed you there, my friend. Let's see. Back on the free list. And by the way, you guys want to get on a free list, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and tell me that you have shared. People who are still on the free list, and J-Dog, you're the next one on the free list, so just as well, might as well do yours now. Who are still on the free list are J-Dog, Meh, Ibofer, Annalise, Donna, and Maria Marquez. All right, J-Dog, for you, we have the 9 of Wands, and it says, in times of stress, be be bold and valiant. Okay, there you go. That 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is taking that pause to reassess before moving forward. Okay, so right now, get the downloads, take the pause, reassess, and look at the quote. In times of stress, be bold and valiant. I mean, that fits with your reading big fucking time. All right, Jerica, putting you on the list. Oh, and here's my beastie. If anybody doesn't know, I love my beastie. She's my beastie because we accidentally said that one time instead of bestie because, you know, one of the things. And it became a thing because it reminds us of Maleficent. So we're beastie. All right, so now the people I just added to the list were Jerica, Chris, Anora, and Frogalicious. So y'all are also all on the free list as well. All right. Let's see for you. Meanwhile, next up is going to be Annalise for the combo. So Annalise, I would like for you to start thinking about, with this full moon, with this alignment, with the Sirius portal, what downloads are you wanting, needing? What goals are you wanting, needing? What is it you're really wanting to manifest with this spell? The book is open, okay? Just think about wanting to make this work. What is it you want to make work? What is it you want to learn? What is it you want to harvest? What is it? Anything. Open door, okay? Meanwhile, for you, we have God, the 6 of Cups, which is God gave us memories so that we might have roses in December. I feel like what this is saying for you, this is the nostalgia card. Many times it's the shadow work card. It's telling us we need to do our shadow work. But in this deck, with the having roses in December, the energy I'm picking up is that you're going through a time of like, I'm getting anxious attachment vibes here. Do they like me? Do they love me? Am I worthy? Am I good? I'm getting the kind of almost like, what is it they call it? Imposter syndrome, where it's like, am I really worthy of the attention that I'm getting? That sort of thing. So this is a reminder from the universe. Go back and look. Go back and look in your interactions with people. Go back and look at the things that you have accomplished. Take stock. Tell me. Put it in here, whatever you want me to co-create with you. If you have other stuff that you want to do for yourself, no problem. You can think about that while we're doing the spell. But meanwhile, tell me what you would like for me to co-create with you with the spell. But Matt, what I'm feeling like with this here is that you need to look back and kind of fact check yourself. Fact check your asshole brain, because your brain's being an asshole with this shit. Okay. So fact check your asshole brain and say, you know what? No, I am worthy of this because I put time and effort into learning this. I am liked and appreciated by the people around me because they did this, this, and this. I may not be feeling it right here in this moment. I may have things that are weighing on me right now so that I can't feel the joy of this. I can't feel the pride in the work that I'm doing at the moment. But at least get it into your head. Go back and answer your brain of, you know what? I am pretty fucking awesome. I am pretty awesome because I have survived 100% of my worst days. I am the fucking storm. I don't need to survive the storm. I am the storm. I'm not part of the problem. I'm the whole problem. And I am proud to be the problem. Okay? You need to go back and answer your brain with the factoids. And you know, if you're having a hard time with that, maybe you should get you a beastie that'll help you with that. Because my beastie definitely helps me with that. Okay? Because, you know, when you're around your safe person, your nervous system calms, you know? So yeah, that's the thing. All right, I don't have her answer yet, so I'm going to continue on with the freebies for the moment. Ivofur, let's see what we have for you right here. Ivofur, for you, we have the 7 of Cups. Okay. Choices. Ah! But interestingly enough, what the quote is on this card in this Art of Life deck is, whoso loves believes the impossible. Love is one of those expansive energies. Love is one of those energies of the more you give, the more you get. Okay? So basically what I'm going to say with this here, whoso loves believes the impossible, is basically telling you that you need to stop thinking alternative paths are not an option. Okay? You need to look at the ones that, I don't think that could ever work. Double check that. Double check your brain on that, because when it's saying whoso loves, whenever you believe and put your faith in that expansive energy, especially with this full moon energy, with this Lugnasa coming up, with the Sirius portal, the Lionsgate portal opening up, this is definitely a time to start achieving the impossible. Because I cannot tell you how many times people have told me something is impossible, and I've been like, bet I'll prove you wrong. And guess what I did? I proved them wrong. Guess what I will continue to fucking do? I will prove them wrong, because bet. Okay? Because I know. Because I have faith. Because I'm a fucking witch and I can fucking manifest. So can all of you. Okay? And I have faith in my manifestation. All right? So, I will for you, it's going to be go back and look at the things that you have or others around you have deemed impossible. And double check that. Double check that. Because with your energy, with your ability, with who and what you are, is it really impossible? Maybe you just need a little connection with somebody over here that gives you that one final puzzle piece that makes that impossible thing now not only possible, but plausible. And then next month, it's done. We're looking back. Y'all said that was impossible. Look what I did. Look at what I did. Ah! What you gotta say now? Okay. So that is a thing. All right. So Annalise, do we have an answer from you yet? Not yet. Okay. Let me know when we have an answer for you. I'll do your free card while we're waiting. Now we do. Okay. So here's your free card, Annalise. And this one kind of came out with it. So you get 2 free cards, apparently. First one being the 5 of Wands. The second one being the 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 5 of Wands, I like to call that like the Marsha card, because it's a drama card. And the drama takes different shapes depending on the energy that's associated with it for me. Okay, so what it has here is saying the wisest man follows men follow their own direction. Men here being in the quote, because this is a Euripides quote, being humans, okay, men and women. All right, so the wisest people follow their own direction, which is basically saying opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them and they all stink. So let their stinking opinions, whatever, take them into account, but follow your own direction. Now, the second one that comes along here is the 4 of Pentacles. Ordinary riches can be stolen. Real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Now, at this point, the 4 of Pentacles is normally the miser card and holding things in. But again, in this deck, it has a slightly different nuance to it, which is you need to treasure and protect the things that are important to your heart. So what this tells me is maybe somebody who's looking into or giving an opinion on how you should be running your family, how you should be running your kids' education, how you should be doing your family rules, family dynamics, family stuff, and things in your personal life, in your personal world that are deeply precious to you. Not business, family. I'm feeling a very strong family vibe with this. They may have business things, but part of your business is family. So that's only the bleed over. The predominant energy off of this is people trying to opinionate on your fucking family. And you can tell them, hey, thank you for your opinion. I appreciate that. We'll take it under consideration. And then you take what you need and throw the rest away. Okay. So yeah, receive it more. Stick to your morals. Stick to your better angels. Stick to your better judgment. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Take the information. And if there's anything, because just because they're being not right about a lot of stuff doesn't mean they can't be that they're wrong about everything. So take the input for what it is. But when push comes to shove, you are sovereign. Okay. So claim your sovereignty on it is basically what I'm saying. Makes sense? All right. So we do have a look here for you. So your goal is to step into the next level of your business. You've outgrown the space that you've created thanks to an amazing community, and you're ready to step into the next stage of growth. That is fantastic. I like that. So we are going to open up the portal for wisdom, knowledge, and of course skills that are needed to get that done. Have to turn off my fan for a minute because... All right. So we're going to prepare. I've written your name here on this ancestor money, and we are using the Mystical Pathways incense that was created by our beautiful and amazing local witch, Gloria Thayer. She is beyond amazing, by the way, and very, very talented when it comes to a lot of witchery and divination and a lot of things. So we like to support each other. Okay. It's not perfect, but you know, for the majority, most of us support each other big time. All right. You've been getting an insane amount. Well, apparently the universe is aware of this and basically told you, fuck that shit. So we like that, right? We're good with the fuck that shit vibe there. All right. So let's get our alignment. And you'll notice that the spell itself is an alignment style spell because we have our source energy here, our representation of the portal of the star opening. From the star, this is our portal, and then this is our goals as we are going through, okay? So that's it. And that's one of the things when you guys are creating magic, when we're doing magic, sympathetic magic and representations help us focus on the energies that we are pulling in. Is this necessary? Fuck no. Is this helpful? Fuck yes. Because having a visual representation of all of the elements of the spell help me connect, help you connect, help us connect to the energy of the opening Lion's Gate and seeing it in a physical, substantive way. Okay? So that's why we have sympathetic magic with the things that we're doing. So hopefully that helps. All right? I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Spirit of the Universe, the Spirit of all, to assist us in casting this Lion's Gate portal and full Buck Moon spell for my friend and sister, Annalise. By full moon's light and Lion's Gate, I call Annalise forward to meet her fate. Through lotus flame and quartz made clear, may every rightful path draw near. Call upon the universe to open up the portal, open up the pathway to clear out all obstacles, and to light a golden pathway before the feet of Annalise and her family. May she walk into the next phase of her business, the next phase of her as a person, the next phase of what she is doing and that connection with community. May she receive the downloads and the connections of the universe, the support of the universe. Through this Lion's Gate, may she receive the information, the motivation, and all the spoons necessary to accomplish it all. May Annalise rise. May Annalise receive. May Annalise remember. May Annalise become. May her potential be awakened, welcomed, embodied, and brought fully into this world, with free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. Oh my God. I need a second. Oh, you see the smoke coming off of the incense from this? Oh my God. My whole body is tingling. Who all felt that? I know, Annalise, I know you felt that. How did you feel it? Who else felt it just being in participation and proximity of it? Holy crap, hola, Batman. Whew. I'm not gonna cry. 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 I'll wear my fucking makeup. I'm not gonna cry. Holy shit. All right, so let's look at our reading that goes with it on the combo. First of all, what is the full moon bringing for you? So what does this buckful moon bring to you? And we're starting off with the Ace of Pentacles. It is bringing you a place of confidence and stability. It is bringing you foundation. It is bringing you a launching pad, basically, to stand on, a firm ground to stand on. Okay? Felt like falling. Wow. Yeah, anybody who wants to spell tonight, 13. Okay? Magic number 13. What is the serious lion gate or portal opening bringing you? And we have for you the 9 of Pentacles. Ha! Ha! You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't be as good. 9 of Pentacles is the ultimate independent woman card. This is successful in business. Look at the successful woman in business here. Look at her walking the golden path. What did I say when I was co-creating with Spirit? I said the golden path. Didn't I say the golden path? I said the golden path. I remember saying the golden path. Holy crap, look at the golden path. Look at that path lined with coins and then the stair going up higher. And this is her domain. This is her domain. Okay? Yeah. I can cry if I want to. I just don't want to fuck up my makeup because I think it looks good. How's that look? I put it on just for y'all. Okay, so there you go. Now let us see what you need to do to claim the energies. Okay, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is just start doing the work, okay? I always say on the 3 of Wands that this is your ship's coming in, but you need to get in your tugboat to drag it into the harbor and pull it into port, okay? The ship will come into your viewport. You will be able to see, oh, there is the ship. They will radio in. Hello, Annalise, this is a ship. Can you pull us into your port so your ship can come in? And you're going to have to hop in your little tugboat and go and say, yeah, okay. So what I'm feeling like your action item for this coming in is simply going to be getting out there and doing it, making yourself seen and visible. Okay, look at our imagery specifically from this deck, from this card. You have the ships that are out there on the horizon, and you have this person that is basically doing a dance to bring them in, waving a flag, waving a banner. They've got a whole, staff with the flag attached. They are just being visible. Okay, you have got to be as visible as possible, Annalise. This is how you co-create with Spirit during this lion gate. Get confident, get visible. Okay. Aw, Prue's giving Donna a reading with the deck I gave her. Oh, that's so wonderful. I had a deck and it was gifted to me and then it called out to another person and I was like, okay, I gave it to her. And so, yeah. Aw, thank you, Donna. So, yeah. Okie dokie. Whew. Now you guys are going to see me do something that some people will debate about. We have a candle spell. There are certain things some people believe you should not blow it out. I believe spirit is within breath. I believe you can blow it out or snuff it out. It doesn't matter. It's with intention. So what I always say, and now I douse the candle flame until I cast a spell again. And blow it out. Or you can douse it if you have a candle douser, which I do, but it's kind of behind some shit right now, so I'm not worrying about it. Because, yeah, I'm that Woo! What a hell of a thing. Let's do a money spell for you, Annalise. Annalise, for you. Money, money unto thee. Abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. There we go. Woo! Powerful fucking magic. Just saying. Wow. Wowza, 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 wowza. Wow. By the way, some of you may note that I have darker than normal eyeliner around my eyes. That is actually in honor today of the fact that this is a Egyptian style created holiday in some ways because of the alignment of the Sirius portal. Okay. The darker eyeliner is to honor the Egyptian deities. Okay. And I even did a little bit of a wing there, just the way like the Eye of Horus is they would actually use kohl, K-O-H-L, kohl, which was kind of a mixture, some very similar to our mascara these days, but it was a mixture that they would use to line their eyes, and it was said to help with vision and protection. Now, on a practical level, think about Egypt. Egypt is very much in a sun zone, okay? When you have dark eyeliner, how many of you guys have seen the strips that football players wear? They used to actually do stripes, and now they have little stickers that they put there. And that's to keep their cheekbones from reflecting the sunlight back into their eyes. So a lot of them would do kohl around the eyes to kind of lessen the impact of the sun. But it was also to protect oneself, to protect one's energy, to protect one's magic, to heighten and protect one's vision, to also align oneself with the eye of Horus or the eye of Ra, because one eye is Horus, one eye is Ra, okay, to a collection with the gods and power, and the connection with wisdom and knowledge. So that's why I went with the heavier black kohl style eyeliner today. And I actually put it on in the old-fashioned way, which is the pot with the there and there, but it is a newer formula that I got from Ulta, not gonna lie. I think it's MAC. So yeah, that's the thing. Hey, Faye! So yeah, hell of a thing. Hell of a thing. That spell is something the fuck else. Okay, Jonathan is next on that list. And Jonathan, are you here? Did we lose you? If so, because he said he had to work, we will do his by proxy. Actually, I might save his till the end, just in case he comes back. Or I can tell him, hey, it's at the very end of the video. So I'm just going to skip him for now. Annalise, we did yours. Donna, let's see what your freebie is. And Donna, what did you want your reading on, sweetheart? So, and I'm marking you off the free list that we got yours done. Okay, so Donna, we have for you the Hierophant. Okay, now this one is talking about making sure you are putting in a daily spiritual practice. I don't care what the fuck it is. Your daily spiritual practice could be consciously putting on eyeliner like the Egyptians. It doesn't have to be this heavy. I just want this heavy because of the holiday. Okay, but yeah, it could be putting on makeup and doing a glamour. It's whatever, a daily spiritual practice of some stupid kind that helps you align your energies in that spiritual practice point. Okay, so what we have here on the Hierophant is the quote is, rules are not necessarily sacred, principles are. Okay, so basically, and then this is exactly what it is. You don't have to follow all money pat me om, all money pat me om, pat my head, rub my tummy, all money pat me om, all money pat me om. No, it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, it has to be like, you know, the same ways. If your full moon ritual tonight is looking like so pretty, ooh, great. If your full moon ritual is, oh, sure, Alex, I'll answer that in a second. If your full moon ritual is, that feels good, I'm gonna take a bath and go to bed. Great. As long as it's conscious, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay? So, Donna, daily spiritual practice, something to start your day to align yourself with your highest and greatest self. That's not a call out or anything. Hey, guilty. I have had times where I'm like, I'm not witching very well. And I've had to, Shia, you don't have to witch a particular way. You can witch however the fuck you want to. Great. So I started a daily ritual at that point of like when I put on my makeup or when I put on my jewelry. And so now anytime I get dressed, I am in my head consciously adding on protections to me. I am adding on my intentions with jewelry, makeup, hair, headband, what the fuck ever. And if that is my only spiritual practice for a time, you know what? That's okay. I am just in a big habit about it, you know? Do it again? Okay. Daily spiritual practice. Daily spiritual practice. Daily spiritual practice. Boom. I did it again. Love you. Donna, what did you want to know for your donation, Sweet Pea? What questions did you have for your reading? Meanwhile, if you guys want to get the spell, remember it's 13, and I will be co-creating with you. Because if that fucking spell that I just did for Annalise was any indication for any of y'all. Oh, Alex, what do I do with the Akashic reading? Basically, the Akashic is like the Library of Alexandria for the soul. Okay, Egyptian stuff all included today. Which is basically, we ask soul level questions. What are your gifts? What are your life's purpose? How old are you? What are the karmic debts that you have incurred? What are the karmic lessons that you need to get through, that you need to focus on? Anything that is a long-term soul level question. If it's, am I going to get the job? Go with tarot. If it's, what's going on with my growth process? How do I awaken myself into my gift? How do I connect to my highest and greatest self? How do I connect with my guides? What are my guides trying to fucking tell me? What am I missing? Any of those soul level things come from the Akashic. Past life is considered Akashic, but I do hold it separate. So, I mean, it's just a past life reading. Am I utilizing your Akashic records in a past life reading? Yeah. And honestly, in all reality, I'm utilizing the Akashic records in every fucking reading I do. Okay. I just have Akashic records down there as a separate reading because that answers the, yeah, I know I'm not completely naked wrists. I'm wearing this. It's too humid for all of my bracelets today. But I have on my choker. I have on these, which remind me of the Japanese gardens in Fort Worth, which is where I got them. You know, I've got this, which was created by my son. So, yeah, love that. What do I have it down for? I have that on the 30 level. Keep in mind, past life readings are not always, not everybody was Cleopatra. Okay, just saying. They're always fun. They're always interesting. They're always relevant to your current lifetime. But, yeah. Maria, I got you down for a spell. Cool beans. So, Donna, you didn't have one? You just want to tip me? Well, fuck all. You're getting. Ask her if she has one, then. She's apparently sitting there harassing me through you. So, what question does Prue have? That's how that's going to work. Somebody's getting a fucking reading for it. I love past life readings. So the way I see the past lives is I kind of see them like last time on Your Lifetime. Just like the preview last time on ER. Last time on Supernatural. Last time or previously on Supernatural. And it kind of shows it as a weird overview, you know? Yeah, you were a Chinese warrior. A damn good one, too. As I recall. I don't remember all of that reading. I remember the basics. You'll have to... I don't hold on to the deets, y'all. I just don't. I do too many fucking readings, you know? All right. Jerica, what is your question while Donna's trying to figure out what the fuck she's going to ask or what she's going to get a reading, whether she asks for it or not? Let's see if Prue has a question. Prudence, what's your question, my love? All right, now that I'm done stimming, let's hit a couple people more on the free list. Thank you. That is a moissanite stone in here, by the way. It's got a similar hardness to diamond on the Mohs hardness scale. Slightly softer, but almost as hard as a diamond. However, it has a luminosity index for cut stones and luminosity that is higher than a diamond. And it is an excellent and viable diamond replacement that is far more sustainable than diamonds in conflict zones. Okay. And so to me, moissanite is just as good, if not better in a lot of ways than an actual diamond. Why is diamond so highly valued? It was used in a lot of applications. It was harder to get, harder to find. So, hey, why not get the look without the expense? Okay. So, Maria, let's see your freebie here. This one. Oh, I just realized I picked a freebie out of the not freebie deck. Well, apparently, yeah, that's what it's meant to be. 4 cups anyway. 4 cups, which is figure out what your dream is. Quit focusing downward. Start looking up. Start looking up and see what is it you want to do. Figure out a dream. All right. You see here, he's looking down. He's thinking about all these things down. And there's this, holy grail, the fuck above him going, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, 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 look at me. Look at me. I'm glowing more than all this mundane crap. Okay. So is there something specific that it's a full moon, not a new moon? Is there something specific that this full moon is trying to tell Prue? Queen of Swords. For Prue, it says, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. And what this is this is learning to set boundaries within yourself, Prue. This is learning to realize, hey, things aren't perfect, but I can appreciate what I do have. Instead of focusing on what's missing, I can focus and I can realize, hey, my life, while I still want to improve it, while I still want to make things better, my life isn't so bad. Oh, yes, you can bully me yourself. Absolutely. Okay. So, but Prue, the universe is telling you, learn contentment, learn stillness, learn to sit there. Contentment isn't complacency. There is a difference. Okay. Contentment is saying, I am okay with it. I am going to be pleased with how I have now. I'm still going to have my goals, but I'm not going to sit here and heap holes on my own head of, well, it's not what I want. I wish I could have this. And, oh, I have purple nail polish, but they have green sparkly nail polish. And I wish I had green sparkly nail polish. No, it's like, oh, green sparkly nail polish. Next time I might try to get the green sparkly, but I'm going to enjoy my purple. You know what I'm saying? You love it, Frogalicious? Good to know. All right. So, Donna, since you're the one who sent the tip, you're the one who gets the spell. So here we go. Donna, money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none, as we will. It is now done. So mote it be. I am so energized right now. It's not even fun. Okay. So there you go. And Alex, I got you on the list, my dear. Let me put you down on the priority list. Here we go. And I'll note that you want to pass life. Jerica, what do you want? You're reading on, babe. All right. Meanwhile, Maria, you're going to be next up on the spell list for the spell. So tell me what it is that you are wanting to brain to finger Miss Q. Okay. So you hit a button somewhere? I don't know what that means. Would you hit an angry thing? I don't see the reactions. I love the reactions because it helps my algorithm. But because I'm going through OBS and Restream, I'm not actually native on Facebook or the Tube. I am on an OBS Restream, which is broadcasting out multi-streaming to Facebook and the Tube. That way I can be here and doing multiple things at one time, just like my brain. Jerica General for you, my dear. You got it. All right. Show me what the Empress gets today. If I pull the Empress, I'm going to laugh. No, 3 of Pentacles. Woohoo, Jerica. New opportunities coming your way. Okay. This is actually going to be new financial opportunities. And I don't know why, but I keep getting like private sector, that you should be looking into doing some more private sector, HMUA stuff. Okay. I know you were trained in school for the esthetician stuff as well. And I know for a damn fact, because you're a drag queen, that you can do makeup. So I think you need to put yourself out a little bit more as an HMUA in the private sector. Okay? Like for private parties, events, weddings, HMUA stuff. Okay? And I feel like that is going to be a really great personal growth thing for you. Are you familiar with Josh Flores in that area? He's a really great HMUA in that area as well. And for whatever reason, I haven't thought of him in years. He did some HMUA for several photo shoots I did, and he's consistently busy. So, so basically, he might be somebody you can talk to, maybe get some overflow business from when he's booked, or work with as an assistant until you're ready to launch into your own thing. All right. Hair and makeup artist. HMUA is what is referred to in the photography world. The hair and makeup artist. HMUA. Hey, Ann. Happy full moon. So I feel like being an HMUA in that cycle is going to be a big freaking deal for you. You need to do it. I know you do makeup. I know you can. And you don't need a separate license to do that. I don't believe. You've already gone through school because they teach you that stuff, and your beautician's license with the state of Texas, as I recall, actually does cover esthetician kind of things along with hair. So double check with the state boards, but I'm pretty sure you're licensed for it. Just because you're hair licensed, you're already licensed for the makeup side. But yeah, if you forget his name, just remind me. Just say, hey, there was that HMUA in Dallas that you wanted me to talk to. And he can maybe at least get you to, who you need to talk to get some business started, that sort of thing. But I feel like this is going to be a big win for you. Big win. And I like big wins for you. All right, so Jerica, for you, here we go. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. I love the tone of that bell. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so how do you charge moon water? And especially tonight with the Jupiterian moon water, because Jupiter is strong right now. Okay. Here's how you do moon water. Ready, folks? Get your hands out. Okay. Get your moon cup ready. Now, best to do in glass. Glass or brass are 2 things that don't hold long-term energies. Okay. Glass and brass. There's something about the forging process of both. Okay. You take your dominant hand and you place it on, around, underneath, whatever, your water. Okay. So you have your, let's say this is our moon water, and I'll just go ahead and charge the bowl of this while I'm at it. Okay. And then you locate, before you even start, you should know where the moon is. Okay. So for me right now, the moon is over there, right over there. Okay. So I'm going to take my dominant hand and put it where I'm charging, on my crystals, my water, whatever. Whatever it is, I am trying to charge my hand, my dominant hand is on. Then I'm going to look for and feel the moon. And there's the moon. I can feel the energy. And I am going to focus in on my breath. Grounding, centering, and shielding. Focusing my breath. And I am just going to let myself feel the energy of the moon. I'm going to let it come into me. I'm going to let the moon energy start filling me up. Start just coming through. I'm drawing it into me. I'm just connecting with the moon. I'm energetically feeling that connection between me and this beautiful, luminous full buck moon. And as it fills me up, I'm going to go ahead and let that energy translate in. If any of you guys have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender on the lightning redirection, then you turn around and bring it through and then out the other side. So allow that energy to come into your body through this, into your heart center, where your heart chakra is your connection point, and then use that heart chakra out the other side, out your dominant arm, and down into, from your hand, into the object you are connected. Now for me, I tend to add a few words to it. Call upon the God and Goddess, I call upon the Lord and Lady, I call upon the Spirit of the Universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in charging this prosperity bowl. All who have been placed within, all intentions, all things shall be protected. This needs to have the full fucking power. This is going to bring abundance. This is going to bring fucking prosperity to people. Fill this up. Make this powerful with free will to all and harm to none. As I will, it is now done. So mote it be. Can somebody type to Annette that, well, hold on. Go out and come back in, or turn up your volume. Sometimes Facebook, if you haven't turned up the volume, there you go. Sometimes on Facebook, if you don't hit the actual volume up, even though your volume might be at max or whatever, you hit the volume up button and that allows the sound to start, because some of the Facebook videos start with no audio on it, so that you don't like shock anybody around, like if you're in a crowded place or something, whatever, whatever, stuff like that. Okay, Annette, I'll be here. Okay. Maria, we did your free card. Derek, we did your thingy. We have not done your free card, so let's do your free card, Derek. Here we go. Right here. There it is. 3 of Swords, and it says difficulties exist to be surmounted, which tells me that even though you are in this abundance time, and you're at this point right now where things are starting to come into alignment, etc., you're gonna have some little heartaches and little moments. Okay, like what the fuck? All right, when those happen, they are not there to stop you. They are not there to block you. They are simply a hurdle to train you. They are there to call out your strength. They are a difficulty. Remember that old phrase, problems or opportunities? We all hate hearing that. Problems or opportunities. Well, in this case, it really is. Much like the rune Haligor. Okay? That has that bar there. It's a hurdle meant to be overcome. And so any hurdles that are showing up right now in your life are simply there to kind of help redirect you. It's like we talk about a shepherd and a shepherd's rod. And the shepherd's rod isn't there to hurt the sheep, even though they're banging the sheep with it once in a while. It is to keep the sheep going and staying with the herd and going into the best place for them so that they can get the best nourishment. So yeah, we're not really sheep, but sometimes the universe does have to kind of like, hey, wake up. It takes us by the shoulders, shakes us and say, what the fuck are you thinking? Go that way. So when you're hitting these obstacle points, when you're hitting these walls, Jarek, understand those aren't walls that you're meant to stop at, turn around, go a different direction. No, these are walls you're meant to go, oh yeah, and Kool-Aid Man your way through it. Okay? So go ahead and practice your Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Or if you're in diva mode, practice the I don't care by Felicia. Okay? And work on busting through those walls. Difficulties exist to be surmounted. Okay? Hopefully that helps and blesses you, my darling. All right, up next is Maria. So Maria, I have not seen you say what it is that you want. So what is it, Maria, that you're wanting to manifest for this Lionsgate portal? And Annette, I've got you down on the list. I don't care if we go all night. I I don't sleep on full moons anyway. I'll be up all goddamn night. Thankfully, I have no appointments in the morning. I am going to sleep into noon, which isn't that much sleeping in for me, but hey. Yep. Prioritize the abundance. Got it. Yes, Annette, you are on the list, my dear. Maria, it is your turn. What did you want to spell tonight? What are we doing for the spell for you for manifestation? A more calm inner voice. Okay, so we're going to work on the awareness maybe also with your inner voice so that you know what your inner voice is saying and let it be calm and affirming rather than spiky and painful. Would that be accurate? I'm working on doing some more lives there, Maria. Or Annette. But I will be announcing them as events. So make sure, like, this one was announced as an event. So, you know, that way every time you know I'm going to come live, I'm going to have it as an event a few days before I do it. So don't worry, you guys will see more of me here. All right, let me get some ancestor money for you out, Maria. And let's put our mystical pathways incense down here. And I thought that mystical pathways was very, very appropriate for today because, you know, a lot of cases, that's where we're at for the universe. With the Sirius portal being opened, there's a pathway open and we are opening up the pathways for our abundance and etc. Okay, so here we go. And I found my matches, y'all. Aren't you proud? It was down in my bucket. I moved it out of my bucket and then I apparently put it back in my bucket. So, okay, this is the pathway. There we go. Yeah. Call upon the God and Goddess. I call upon the Lord and Lady. I call upon the Spirit of the universe, Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this spell on this full buck moon and at the opening of the Sirius portal for my friend and sister, Maria. My full moon's light in Lion's Gate. I call Maria forward to receive her. Through lotus flame and quartz make clear, let every rightful path draw near. We open a way calm and clear to allow Maria's thought to draw near. May her brain receive the information she truly needs. May she retain the information as it is given. Oh, we've got some blockers in the pathway. That's okay. We're going to say fuck that. Fuck blockers in the path. We are opening this path. This portal is fucking open. It is going to stay the fuck open. It is going to be calm. It is going to be clear. There will be no obstacles. The shit is going to work for her. She is going to be able to hear her inner voice calmly and clearly. She's going to understand it with clarity, and then she will be able to manifest it with clarity. We create this. We make this happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. This will be the result of her portal opening and her walking through the energies of this portal. We make this happen. The way is open. The way is clear. The way is calm. May Maria rise. May Maria receive. May Maria become. May Maria remember. May her highest potential be awakened, welcomed, embodied, and brought fully into this world. With free will to all, and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Again. Again, that power. I gotta ground out. That is a lot of power. Oh, shit. Maria, are you getting a massive release right now? Because I feel like the floodgates just opened. I feel like whatever was just holding things back, the floodgates have opened. Allow that emotion to flow through. Allowing that emotion, yes, it's going to be a little disastery for a minute with those floodgates, but that flood, that opening of those floodgates is clearing out the pathway for you. Okay? Let it clear the path. Whew. It's still glowing in there too. I don't know if you guys can't. Yeah, you can see the little ember. You see the little, right there? You see it? It's still glowing, that little ember there. Wow. Just let that go until it's done with the blue. Now I douse the candle flame until I cast the spell. Dang, girl. Dang. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Money blessing now time. Maria. Money, money unto thee. Abundant wealth 3 times 3. The free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So much. Don't be afraid, babe. Let it flow. Let it flow. If you have problems with control of it, you see me, and I will answer till the cows come home. Any witchy questions. Picking my brain for knowledge is always free. Okay? I do not believe that knowledge should be gatekept. There are certain things which I am oath-bound on, but anything that I am not oath-bound on from my coven, fuck it. And when I say my coven, I'm talking about my coven when I was a kid. Because, you know, oaths don't end just because you're part of it. You're no longer part of said coven. Okay? Oaths are lifetime bonds. Period, point, paragraph. I am no warlock. I will not be forsworn. Okay. Alex! Hey, how you doing? Alex, you still here with us? We have you down for a past life. It's your turn. I'm going to ask you a question because this is very relevant. So, Alex, this is going to be important for you. Hey, Jesse, why'd you lose service? Is there more shitty weather over there? Boy, Wisconsin has been getting like fucking hit. Where am I drawn for? Okay, so Alex, are you with us? I'm summoning Alex to our seance. Kidding. But yes, Alex. There you are. Pronouns, please, Alex, because the pronouns for Alex can go him, her, or them. That is one of those more generic names that can go any direction. So give me the direction I should be using, please. I don't like misgendering. Meanwhile, I've got 3 decks here. Deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. Okay? I request that you choose, based on your intuition, which deck you're called towards. Chris, I see you're on the list now too. Chris Paul. Yeah, this spell is fucking powerful. I'm only doing this tonight. Period, point, paragraph. Good night. See you this weekend. Oh, hey, next Wednesday, Maria, plan for Reiki. Reiki flow is next Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month. Yeah, I'll bet, because y'all have been getting hit with that weather. I thought maybe you got knocked out from more tornado or hail or goddess knows what else. Mama Nature and not happy. Okay, number 3. I kind of felt drawn towards that, but I wasn't going to make the choice for you. I was pretty sure you weren't going to choose to, but I wanted you to have the option just in case, because it's important. Now, one of the things that when I'm doing my past life readings, there is no spread and there is no limit to the card. Okay. It is just like how the fuck ever long the guides say to keep pulling cards. So yeah, we'll check it out and see what it has to be said. All right. So let's see what we got. Past life. So pronouns? He, him. Okay. Thank you for pronouncing me. I don't need to keep them upside down. I can keep them going and see the story as it progresses. Okay, we're starting off pretty fucked up in this lifetime. Like where we're going with this, though. I definitely like where we're going with this. Love you, bestie. All right. So basically, this is set in a feudal style caste society, and my brain immediately went towards China, but it's not. This is actually Burma. Okay. Now you got to understand, while Burma is not a major power now, it was back in the day, and it was a very, very rich and thriving land. Okay. There are various historical markers that I'm seeing on this whole Burma thing. That like Burma and Taiwan were in a fight for a while, and then Taiwan and China got into a fight and stuff like that. But Burma was a major deal for a good hot minute. But they also had, just like most of Asia, a very strict caste society. Okay. You were born, the station you were born at, very, very difficult to overcome. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You were born into indenturitude, as it were. Okay, Alex? I'm seeing that you were a young man that was, and this is definite a male lifetime. Okay. We do switch genders, but in this case, this is a male lifetime. You were born to, I'm not sure if she's not considered a professional, but at the same point, it's like concubine style, almost geisha-like. I'm not sure how it works in the Burmese culture, but it's like you were born to somebody who was pretty much a sex slave to like a rich person. Okay. They were an indentured servant of some kind. Like there was a possibility of freedom, but the system really didn't work towards freedom, as it were. Okay. So you did have that possibility that you could work towards your freedom eventually, but they would work to balance that out with, oh, well, your room and board costs all this much, and this costs all that much, and so therefore you owe more, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You were automatically born with a shitty start, okay, and a deficit. You literally were raised by this concubine style person. They have a different word for it. I can feel it's something different, but that's how it's translating to me. So your mom was like a concubine type, specifically owned or indentured as concubine / sex slave to this rich person, a noble person of some kind. Okay. Again, I don't know what the nobility is called. I'm just going with what I'm seeing and my interpretation of it. During this time, you actually managed to you were born around the time that one of the legitimate heirs or so was born, but you were picked on, treated as baseborn, lowerborn, that sort of thing. Almost like a whipping boy. You were allowed to kind of follow around with the main heir who was a little bit close to your age. I feel like you were a touch older, therefore seen as a threat, so they consistently beat you down to make sure you wouldn't get above yourself, you wouldn't go above your station, okay? And you were also indentured because now they are taking care of you, so your very breathing existence, food, whatever, started putting you into indenture tube before you could even say mama, okay? Or whatever the Burmese word for mama would be. During this process of kind of being like the body slave, body doubling the main heir and stuff like that, and kind of going around and serving him, apparently they didn't eunuch people like you with men, so that's good. While he was getting his education, while you could not directly participate in the schooling because you were there with him, it was almost like you were auditing class. You were auditing everything. So you were there while he was getting his education. You were there while he was getting his schooling, formal training, governance training, and musical training. Okay? Musical, creative development training, poetry, and that sort of thing. Now, you were not allowed in the classes to practice any of these arts or instruments. So what you would do is at the end of the day, during the day, you did everything that you were supposed to do. But during the night, and it's kind of funny how the sun and the moon both came out there. During the night, you would practice in secret. You would practice in quiet. You would work towards mastery on your own. This started happening from a very early age. I'm going to say 4 to 5 years, okay, is when you started doing that. And nobody told you to do it. Nobody's forced into doing it, that sort of thing. As you reach into young manhood, okay, right now we're going into like tween years, okay? And in that case, you were considered men earlier, okay? As you're going into your tween/teen years, an opportunity arose that something was going really wrong, really bad, and you had a chance to showcase your musical skills. Because not only did you pick up music skills and poetry skills, but you learned to combine them and became a composer yourself. You wrote music, and I'm seeing a weird kind of stringed kind of instrument thing, and it looks very fucking weird to me that you played, okay? And it wasn't like one of the ones that you sit down and play. It was one of these things, but it's not like a lute, and it's not like the Chinese box thingy that they use the thing and do, or the Japanese whatever. But it is a necked, fretted style instrument. But I see you playing the fret. You're playing the music up here, and this hand down here is doing something else. But instead of holding frets like you do for a guitar on the neck, you're playing it on the neck. Oh, because you were left-handed. That's another reason that you were seen as something's wrong with you. You were cursed. You were left-handed dominant. So you were playing this music instrument in a way that worked really well, but was not traditional, not standard. So this banquet, this very public event comes up, and things are going wrong, and you're like, you step up and like, I can play. I can take care of this. I got this. And everybody's like, you, chicken boy? So I don't know what, for whatever reason, that's the nickname you were given. Whatever the word for chicken boy is in their language, chicken boy, like always pecking at the scrap, always pecking at the scrap. So they kind of named you chicken boy, not chicken the way we Westerners see chicken. Like, oh, chicken, I dare you, I double dog dare you. No, it's chicken boy, like you go and pick up all the scraps. Okay. So, and they're like, really, chicken boy, you can't do a damn thing. And you're like, watch me whip and watch me nay. Okay. So you get out there and then you do things. And then all of a sudden they realize, holy shit, you've got talent. So they start kind of wanting to use your talent. And you're like, okay, I am going to start negotiating using these talents of my songwriting and my playing and I'm going to start earning money with this. So what happened was there were two channels of money coming in. One, your owners were getting paid for whoring you out, basically, with your music, but you were receiving separate payments, tips, and doing side things, ghostwriting for people, stuff like that. You became a very big hoarder of money, okay? You also became very famous, and you kept yourself very exclusive, helped things out, whatever, that sort of thing. But you saved up enough to buy off your contract, my dude, okay? Not only that, but you saved up enough to buy out mom's contract. You actually did that and won her, paid off her to be able to get out of this kind of forced environment, because she was getting older at that point and not as desirable, therefore losing status and power. And normally that was a precursor into you're dying now, okay? Because people died early at this point. This is like thousands of years ago, by the way. In case you're wondering, you're a fairly old soul. Okay? So, that being said, going from there into, you started then being able to market yourself out. You were able to go and do performances. You became more of a traveling kind of musician person, doing performances, doing things, showing off, and you were highly valued because you were extraordinarily intellectual. I'm wondering if there's a record. I would look in Burmese history for a left-handed string musician and composer, because what I am seeing is this should be, even though it was thousands of years ago, there's probably a record. You actually founded a music school for like lower borns. Okay, so you not only turn around at a very young and tender age, did a very mature thing, then at a still young and tender age, did a more very mature thing. And then as you grew, did more crazy mature things, made enough money out of that with the strategizing and everything else to free yourself and your mom. And then started a school to help lower borns so that they could actually raise their circumstances and get some level of education. Now, granted, it was very much performance based on this school, so the education was limited, but it was more than they would have been able to get any other way. That to me is like, dude, I like you. You did this until your death. You did this. You retired from show. It was the performances so much. Did occasional rare performances and things like that with the school, but you had a very well-known school, and this was all in or around the Burmese capital. I'm going to go about 3,000 years ago, 2,500, 3,000 years ago or more. Okay? Is the general feel that I'm getting. Okay? So it's, but there's lots of gold, there's lots of gilt. This is at the kind of Burmese height, as it were. When Burmese society was strong, very strong, and a powerhouse. So, I mean, wow. Talk about taking your fate into your own hand, which was not easy to do at that time. It was not easy to do that. So, how does this relate to your current life? How does this relate to your karmic lessons? Because for this to come up, it tells me that you are probably finding a way to pull yourself up and out of situations in your current life. You know? You got it, Frogalicious. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty cool thing. Jessica, putting you on the priority. Not like you needed to ask for that. Okay, so I mean, that's pretty fucking incredible. Yeah, I love that for you too. So the big message I would take is it's possible. You've done it before. You can do it again. Like riding a bike. All right, so here we go for you, Alex. Money, money unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Man, it's coming through really clear tonight. Seriously, I have been leveling up lately with some of my shit, and yeah, just saying. All right. Annette, my darling Annette. I'm so glad you caught it. What did you want your reading on, my dear? Meanwhile, we're going to do some freebies while I'm waiting to see what you would like your reading on, Annette. So, Chris Cole, let's see what we have for you. For you, oh, 2 came out. 8 of Swords and Justice. So, Chris Cole, for you, 8 of Swords, you can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. And your Justice card here is, this above all to thine own self be true, and it must follow as night follows the day. You cannot then be false to any man. So if you're following your own moral compass, then you're gonna be set. Okay. 8 of Swords, lose sight of the shore, be bold. Okay, so get up and do the things. Okay. Get up and do the scary thing is basically what I'm seeing here. And stay true to who you are and what you want instead of trying to do it other people's ways. Okay, so get up and do the scary thing your way and watch what happens. Watch your whip and watch your name. Okay? You're here. Okay, Annette, so let me know what you want your reading on, darling. And Nora, she said she was AFK taking care of the dogs, but let's do one for her anyway. And Nora, we have for you the Wheel of Fortune, and it says, for everything there's a season and a time for every purpose under the heaven. A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. When this card comes up, I always tell people you're writing the epilogue to your old story. You're getting closure on where you've come from, the things that you've been going through, and then you're starting to prologue or manifest where you want to go. You're in that liminal space in between. There is power here. There's a lot of uncertainty. And when you get us neurodivergence in here, that uncertainty turns into panic and like, I don't know what's going on. Function freeze, function freeze, function freeze, fuck the shit. And then, yeah. All of a sudden it falls. So, go ahead. Keep on keeping on. Do the thing. You're in the in-between space. Let's start manifesting like you have been. Like houses, you know? That sort of thing. You want to know about what you leave behind, what will happen to it, will it be cherished? Okay. Let's see what we got. By the way, if anybody's liking the song that's playing in the background, that is called Birds in the Field, written by my amazing and wonderful wolf. Written by and performed by, say. That's my man playing the 12 string right there. Actually, fun story is he was actually sitting out in the morning watching the sunrise with his 12 string when this and listening to the birds when this song came to him, which is why it's got such a heavy bird presence to it, because the birds were the inspiration for him, the birds and the sunrise. So, you know, basically this is kind of like a sun, have hope, you know. First of all, Knight of Pentacles. Even though you are looking towards life's end, understand that you are going to sustain for a time. Okay? It's close, but not imminent, as it were, okay, towards your end. So make sure that you are planning for a little bit more sustainability for self and life, okay? You're not in hospice yet. You don't need the death doula quite yet, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is basically, I've got the King and Queen of Pentacles right here next to each other. The Queen is your valuing of the thing. And that you worked hard throughout your lifetime to collect, to connect, that sort of thing. Okay? So, this is the summation. This is the summation of the worldly goods that I am leaving behind. The legacy that I am leaving for others. I have worked hard for this. Will it, and this is part of a representation of me. So that's how you're viewing it, as a representation of you. As far as how it will be received, it's a King of Pentacles. Okay, I need to organize this. I need to see what matters. I need to take stock. One of the biggest things that some of your descendants are looking for is some of the financial thing. However, for the good, the goods that you leave, the ones that you are truly connected with, the people that you have connected with energetically, not just family, but chosen family, found family, friends, the ones who hold a similar energetic energy to you, are going to value things the way you weren't here earlier, but I was talking about a feather Wolf gave me. I was talking about a small bell that Will gave me. I was talking about my spoons that I got for my 50th birthday, that just people painted plastic spoons for me. Okay. Plastic spoons. Okay. And that these are some of my most prized possessions. Now, for me, if I died and somebody got my spoons, most of them are going to be like, why do I have a whole bunch of painted plastic spoons in a jar with a bunch of sand? Weird. Okay. So they wouldn't value it. But there are some people in your life that you've connected with, that I've connected with, that understand what these spoons mean to me. And that these represent connection points that I had at this point in my life. Okay. So I have my spoon garden, and the right person is going to say, this spoon garden, it means everything to me because this is a connection to my departed Shia. Okay, great. Those people are going to value the plastic spoons. Hopefully somebody will value those plastic spoons more than if I handed them a Ferrari. They'd be like, oh, nice Ferrari, but these spoons mean the world to me. Okay. Not that I have a Ferrari to give, but hey. So it's going to be a little bit of both. All right. So I would simply say, for the financial part, leave the money for those your family and stuff like that. For those that you don't have the massive connection with, but you feel like you need to leave something behind for them, just leave them the money. Don't worry about the things. The people you've connected with in your life. Oh, well, he will definitely value it. There you go. That's that connection point. But the people that you've connected to like that, heart to heart, those are going to be the ones that will treasure those things more than anything else. They will treasure the energy and the connection. So yes, you will live on with your legacy. But again, the very first card here was understand you got time. You got some time. So go ahead and make your plans. But make sure that you're not like, well, I'm going to die tomorrow, so fuck it all. None of that. Okay? But yeah, you will be remembered even by those who don't necessarily value the item. I do see the connection in your heart living on. And that in itself will be the comfort for you on the other side of the veil, that your legacy is carried forward. Does that help you, my dear? Let's do your prosperity spell here. All right. Excuse me. Here we go. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3, with free will to all and harm to none. As we will, it is now done. So mote it be. There you go. I'll help you haunt them. Yeah, which tells me probably why because I think your older brother needs you. But understand, it's not going to be like, oh, yeah, no, I'm done. No, you're not. No, you're not. All right. Where are we at? Free list. the priority? Chris Cole, you're up on the priority list. So you wanted the spell. So one of the things, I'm co-creating the middle part of the spell. I have a set start and a set end, but I'm co-creating with you specifically for the middle part, the meat of the spell. I got the sandwich. I need you to tell me what meat you want. Okay. So are we roast beef? Are we bologna? Are we what? By me, I'm saying, what is it that you're wanting to manifest with the Lionsgate? What is it you're wanting to manifest with this full moon? What kind of downloads? What path forward? What are we manifesting here for you, my babe? You got this. You got this and that. Now, of course, the companion reading is going to answer two questions. What is this full buck moon bringing to you? What is the Lionsgate portal bringing to you? And how can you claim your power from both? Okay, health. Anything else? You're not limited to one thing. You can give me a whole meat Italian assorted if you want to for the meat of the spell. Okay, we can add in some capicola, pastrami, a little bit of, just, yeah. So health being our pepperoni, what's our capicola and pastrami? As long as we're going with an Italian. God, now I'm hungry. Yeah, it's amazing how much we can hang on in that when we are fucking determined. If it were me, I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here. Beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life down here. Or very little intelligent life. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see. We have some more people on the free list while I'm waiting for Chris to tell me what else she wants to manifest. So let's do Frogalicious. Froggy. Froggy, Bobuggy, Banana, Fana, Fofuggy, me, my, Mamagi, Frogalicious. All right, so here we go for you. Knight of Swords, my dear. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Knight of Swords is about thinking outside the box. Swords are all about the mind, the realm of the mind. And it's telling you right now, if you're really wanting to get to your next level shit, you got to think outside the box. You got to think outside, and you're good at thinking outside the box. You already know this. Problem is you don't implement the things outside the box because you're looking around like, what are they going to think about me being a weirdo? Because I'm going way outside the box on this one. People are going to judge me. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck their judgment. They're going to judge you whether you do the thing or whether you don't do the thing. Your dress is too short. Your dress is too long. You smile too much. You don't smile enough. You're too flirty. You're too stoic. Okay? People are just going to have judgments. You can breathe and they're going to have judgments. Have you seen the posts on Facebook? The meme on Facebook. Here's a stick. I'm just posting this to prove that people will argue about fucking anything. And sure enough, the people do not disappoint. Every time I posted that meme, people have found a way to argue about the fucking stick. Okay? Just because they prove me right. Whatever. But, I mean, seriously. Anything on Facebook these days. Keyboard warriors! Nah, Karen. I'm Karen, and my opinion matters more than yours. Okay, they're going to judge no matter what. Fuck the Karens. Let me say that again. Fuck the Karens. Do your creative solution because it'll work. You know it'll work. All right, Froggy? It'll work. All right, health and happiness. Sounds like a plan. Get our alignment going here. Now remember, if some of you guys weren't here for this, but what we're doing for this spell, our candle here is a representative of the Sirius, star Sirius. Our quartz crystal here is our gateway to connecting to Sirius. And this is our manifestation that we are sending through the doorway, okay? So we have us some ancestor money. Okay? Fake money. It's not real. I promise you it's not real. No such thing as a $1,000 bill. And it says on there, not real money. paper ascension money. Is that what it says? Ancestor money. Paper ancestor money. Yeah. That's what it says. Paper ancestor money. Okay. So it's not real. This is the incense we're using is Magical Pathways. And this was made by Gloria Thayer. She is an amazing witch. Love her. Very strong magic. And her incenses are like you have incense and then you have Gloria's incense. Regular incense, Gloria's incense. Regular incense, Gloria's incense. It's just the gap. Hers is so much better. Okay. There we go. Had to turn the fan back on. Now I got to turn it back off. Okay. Call upon the Lord and Lady. We call upon the God and Goddess. We call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all, to assist me in casting this Lion's Gate portal and full Buck Moon spell for my friend and sister, Chris Holt. By the full moon's light, Lion's Gate. Call Chris forward to meet her fate. Through lotus flame and quartz made clear, may every rightful path draw near. I now co-create with spirit an open doorway, pathway, through which Chris is called, beckoned, and will realize a path of health, a path of joy and happiness, a one of contentment, to where she can enjoy, fully realize, and live her highest and greatest self in a healthful way, in a joyful and content way, with happiness. May Chris rise. May Chris receive. May Chris remember. May Chris become. May her highest potential be awakened, welcomed, embodied, and brought fully into this world. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will, it is now done. So mote it be. Wow. Look at the incense coming up from that. I feel this in a band across my shoulders, like somebody's just, like universe is just giving you a massage and taking away all the tension and removing that cortisol out of your body, removing those stresses away from you. Because I feel like the main thing that's causing your health issues is high cortisol level, high stress. And we can't avoid the stresses, but we can work through some of the impact first. So that might be a thought. All right. Let's see what we've got from the universe here. What is the full moon bringing you? We have here the devil. So the full moon is bringing you comfort. Okay. The devil is not always a negative card the way people think it is. Sometimes it is looking like one of my decks represents the devil as like a hot fudge sundae. Other decks represent it as the kind of comfort zone, comfort space. You need to allow yourself a little bit of those negative behaviors that are comforting. For me, it's game playing and scrolling. Okay. Following your dopamine. Go ahead and do the thing that brings the dopamine. Follow the dopamine. It's okay. The universe is giving you flat out permission. This full moon is saying, girl, enjoy, dance, dance naked in the moonlight, dance like nobody's watching, dance on potato chips, what the fuck ever. You just get into whatever brings you comfort and respite. It's okay. This is the gift of the full moon. It's okay. Gift of Sirius for you. For you, the Four of Cups. It's bringing you a focus. You've been lacking a focus or a dream. It's bringing you an achievable focus. So you're going to get downloads that will allow you to focus towards a dream, something that's going to open things up for you, for that health and happiness. It'll give you what you need to get there, which, you know what, knowing what we want and knowing how to get there are two different things, and both are very necessary before we, third part of it, begin our journey. So that's what I feel like is this, first of all, have fun. And while you're having fun, you're going to get those inspirations. Having fun and enjoying yourself the way you're supposed to will give you the inspiration that you need to be able to start going through this path. Now, our third card for our reading for this is, how do you claim the power that these gifts and the power of the full moon and the Lion's Gate portal? We have here the Five of Swords, which is don't worry about counting the cost. Don't worry about like, okay, am I just going over too much? Am I sitting there? You know, you're over. Basically, what this is saying is, don't overthink it. Just do it and know you're going to win. Okay. You may feel like, well, it's too hard. No, it's not. Okay. It's not. You can actually do this. You just got to turn around and say, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and I'm going to have fun. I don't have a whole lot, but I've paid my bills, and I'm going to take this $20 bill and I am going to go out and get me my favorite munchie. And I'm going to sit here and eat my favorite munchie and binge watch my favorite show with my favorite munchie, and fuck it. And while you're doing that, somebody says something and you're like, I should have had a V8. Eureka moment. Makes sense? So, wow, this is pretty strong and very necessary for you. So I hope that helps and blesses you, Chris. Now we douse the candle flame until we cast the spell again. At the end of the night, I will be burning this a little bit more. And then I will save this candle and set it aside to finish burning right before the close of Lion's Gate to solidify everything that we have done. So this candle will be burned to its completion on August 12th. Just so you know. All right. Let's see. Chris, we got Jesse. Jesse, you're next. What do you want to know, babe? And then after that, we're going to call last call. So after that, it will be good night and time for me to go eat some food. I pretty much ate next to nothing yesterday, but today I had some beautiful, egg drop, chicken noodle, egg drop, ginger soup today. What? I'm not going to stick with one particular flavor. I'm going to make what the fuck I want. And you know what? I hummed the whole bowl and it was fan-fucking-tastic and full of protein and good shit. What does the universe have for you in the next 90 days? Oh, you know what? Chris. Before we get yours, Jesse. Chris. Money, money, unto thee, abundant wealth, 3 times 3. With free will to all and harm to none, as we will it of God. So mote it be. Oh, it was quite good. Now, tonight, Wolf has made Alfredo and broccoli. Chicken Alfredo and broccoli. Broccoli is side, not in the Alfredo, which I actually appreciate. But that was a request made. We're getting the greens in, but the greens will be separate. And I think Wolf had a plan on sauteing. I can't wait to go have any. It'll be great. The munchies and fuck it. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes that is just as important as sleep. Okay? Saying. All right. So let's see what's happening. Let's go. Let me go 30, 60, 90. So the next 30 days, next 60 days, next 90 days. Hee. Well, I say fettuccine. He's making Alfredo of some kind. Chances are it's actually going to be linguine, or not linguine, but angel hair. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But he's making some kind of an Alfredo. Chicken Alfredo. All right. So 60 days, or I'm sorry, 30 days. Ace of Wands. This is a creative surge. A creative. This is the major change. This is actually coming up. As much as it's coming creative, it's also coming with major transformation. Okay, so there's transformation with creativity within the next 30 days. I think this is the whole moving thing. I think this is the whole decorating or claiming a new space. It's also about learning how to build the life kind of around what you want to happen. It's also a lot of creative spark, creative energy of like, all of a sudden, I feel like I can do this. I feel like I want to go a little cray with, yeah, I'm going to create. This is creation time for you in the next 30 days. Okay. The 60 days, we have the Six of Swords, which is part of a learning journey here. And I feel like this actually comes across almost like a denial, but with a possible road ahead. So I don't know what you're getting denied, but something in this between the 30 to 60. I don't know if this is more security or something, or trying to get money out of somebody. It's going to be denied for the now, but it'll be a slow journey going forward. So it's not a permanent denial. 90 days, the Chariot is, again, I'm feeling like being pulled in multiple different directions, but you will finally get to choose the direction you want to go. Okay. So you're going to be pulled around. Everybody has opinions and shit like that. But you will have a chance to say, nope, we're going this way. That's nice. Your opinion's nice, but we're going this way. Your input has been received. We're going this way. Thank you for talking to me about that. We're going this way. If you want me, I'll be over there because I'm going that way. Bye. Okay. And I feel like you're going to have that autonomy. So that's a really good and wonderful thing. All right, so we are going to call last call, but I am going to kind of give us a little bit. I want to give everybody a little blessing that stayed. So for all of you guys who stayed, call upon the Lord and Lady, call upon the God and Goddess, call upon the Spirit of the universe, the Spirit of all. I call for all of those who are aligning themselves with this spiritual energy as it comes through the Lionsgate portal. May the eyes be open. May the retention be had. May they be blessed to walk their highest celestial path towards knowledge, towards wisdom. As we enter into the Lionsgate time, I send blessing to the harvest that people are receiving at this point, that they may harvest the fruits of their labor. That those who have planted negative harvest, that they may learn from that harvest, that those who have planted a positive harvest, that they may receive 10 times the yield of their expectation of the growth harvest that they have made. Nothing shall be wasted, nothing without reason, and nothing without. I cast this for those who have watched, are watching, and will watch. With free will to all, harm as we will. It is now done. So moved. How'd that feel to you guys? All right, y'all. I got some fettuccine calling my name. Jonathan, if you're watching this, I'm casting yours offline. Love y'all.